left gleaming lane. Parker Bohn in third. Zeroed in early. Mark Williams hails from Beaumont, Texas. He won here in Windsor Locks in 1985. A 10-pin. I mentioned he won in 85. My colleague, Nelson Burton Jr. Up until 1976, he was the only champion here, Bradley Bowl, because he won in 1974 and 75.
Thank you, Chris. This is the second oldest stop on the PBA Tour, the Showboat being the oldest.
All right. Strike and a spare. Strike for Bohn, who's moved over to the other seat now as Mark Williams will go to the left lane.
Chris, it's almost unbelievable that Mark Williams, as good as he is, hasn't won a tournament since 1988. Last year he won $123,000. He wasn't in the winner's circle. This guy knows how to play.
Shots like that. And now, Parker Bohn with a strike up. He'll be shooting in the second frame. This is our first match. Parker's 43rd television appearance. He's 0-4 this year. Oh, yes. One of the Narragansett scouts came across.
Well, Chris, Parker, as he said, is 0-4, but as he goes up and checks the approach there, he hit his hand so hard his watch came flying off. There you go. Now he's got a watch on his right hand.
That could have made a great commercial.
The old Timex. John Cameron Swayze.
You got it.
Parker got a great break, though, knocking out the 7-pin. Let's see if he can make it 3 in a row. Opening match.
No breaks that time, leaving a 7-pin on the left lane.
Here's a shot. He just gets a little bit light. Watch the action, the 4-pin. The second pin on the left-hand part of your screen just doesn't quite have enough enthusiasm for the 7. Almost gets a little love tap from behind. Parker across line.
Ranked third in the PBA. High ranking for this 32-year-old. Capacity crowd, in fact, standing room only. Added bleachers and filled the capacity parallel to the championship pair, but away from them. Mark's hooking the shot now, isn't he?
Chris, I think he has as good a versatility as anybody on the tour, right up there with Walter Ray Williams Jr. and the Brian Bosses of the PBA Tour. He can throw straight, he can hook it big, or he can even throw the backup cut shot. So really no chinks in his armor, just a matter of concentrating, being aggressive, and I believe for the right-handers, this is the key lane. This lane hooks a lot more. You really have to give it a lot of room.
Crossing over, and he has left the 3-pin.
As we said, the left-hand lane hooks a little bit more. You see Mark to the extreme left side of the approach. He throws it between the 3rd and 4th arrows, but still doesn't have the speed and give it enough room. This lane, I remember for years and years, Chris, even though they're synthetics, you just got to really trust the ball.
Okay, we have an all-even match here in Windsor Locks. This city in Connecticut named for, you guessed it, the Locks, and that's what one looks like.
The grown-up taste, McDonald's Arch Deluxe.
As always, here in Windsor Locks, capacity, enthusiastic crowd. They love bowling in the area. In fact, they drive many, many miles to come see live telecast and their favorite bowlers. And that's why. Parker Bohn, one of the smooth left-handers.
Chris, and one of the reasons he is so good is he has such little vertical movement with his head on the way to the foul line. Let's take a look at how he sets up and how smooth he is. Reminds me of Earl Anthony or Brian Boss or whatnot. We'll catch him setting on the approach. He wants a shot somewhere around in here. He's going to slide in this area. He's going to slide in this area. But the key to Parker is watch how very little head movement he has as he goes to the foul line. You're going to see his head almost perfectly still all the way through the shot.
And then he gets a 3-7.
Didn't get the lift that time. A little different. Parker's using tape in the front of his thumb hole for the first time ever in a championship round. He's a little suspect how to get out of the thumb hole. For this 3-7, he needs to get to the right of the 7 pin, slide it, right of the 3 pin, excuse me, and slide it over into the 7. He can do it.
So it is an open frame for Parker. He's in his 5th telecast this year. His record is 3/3, 1/5. Now, he has 11 championships, Parker does. And he's won 8 of 9 from the top spot. Next Saturday, ABC's Professional Bowlers Tour stops in Toledo, Ohio for the second challenge of bowling's Triple Crown. It's an arena final. Savage Hall, University of Toledo. It's the PBA National Championship. So watch at 3 Eastern and Pacific next Saturday here on ABC Sports.
Second jewel in bowling's Triple Crown. Now, Mark Williams, 6th frame, going for 22-pin lead.
Leads a 10.
This is about as good as I've seen Mark Williams bowl, and by all means is he a good bowler all the time, but he's been so aggressive, so solid. Now watch how he's going to shoot this spare. Very good technique, right across the center, 10-pin, real straight shot. Watch how flat he goes with this. No big hook on this one. Super.
Mark Williams, who has won 2 Tournament of Champions, in 85 and then in 88, his last win.
Parker Bohn messing around with his thumb hole again, Chris. He says going up and down, and that's not uncommon in the springtime of the year. It's sometimes warm in the day, cool at night, and Parker puts a piece of tape in the front of the thumb hole just to get that real good feel. He was a little bit apprehensive about it because he had never used tape in the front before in a championship round. Let's see if he can adjust.
Hung on the channel, finally broke in.
And hung in the thumb hole a little bit, Chris. When you just cannot get that right feel, as all of us bowlers, whether you're pro or league bowler, when you don't have the right feel, you don't get the right lift. Here Parker just whips it out the door, hangs on the edge, and leaves the 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. Got to get the ball to the right of the 3 head pin. Let the ball take out the 1, 3, 6. The head pin go into the 4, 7 zone.
We haven't seen that lead for a while.
You bet.
Oh.
So for Parker, devastating. Back-to-back open frames. This in the first game of the Winter Largest Tournament.
6 rounds, 18 games. The first 3 rounds qualifying. Parker qualified 19th and made his 24-game match play count, moving all the way up to 5th spot. Right now, he's in jeopardy of being eliminated if he can't throw some strikes.
Good way of bouncing back. 24 pins separate these 2 pros. Yes, it is a great day to be bowling. It's even a great day to be fishing.
On ABC.
And our first match continues. Greeting to Parker Bohn III and Mark Williams. Williams of Beaumont, Texas. Parker Bohn of Jackson, New Jersey. And during the play, qualifying, preceding, and then match play, Mark was in 2nd place for the first 4 sessions. All right, 11-time champion, Mr. Smiles, is Randy Peterson.
Okay, thanks, Chris. Brian, you're going to be 35 in October. You have 8 titles going for number 9, almost $700,000 in earnings. Any thoughts of possible induction into the PBA Hall of Fame?
Well, I think it'd be great to get there one day, but I really think I need to get to 10 wins at least. I'd like to get as many as you.
Well, I think you'll get there.
Okay.
Wow, just following up on that interview, you have to be 35 years of age to be on the ballot for the PBA Hall of Fame, but it doesn't make any difference how many wins you have. There's another bad break by Mark Williams here in the 8th frame. He's had 3 ringing 10s, or he would have almost an insurmountable lead in this match. So be it, he leads by 24.
Mark was one of 4 to have 300 games here this week. The others were Dennis Horan, our tournament leader, Richard Wolf, and Roy Vander Bogart.
Now Parker can get right in this match. He has a potential 225. Mark Williams only going at a 209 pace. This shot would be really big for going for a win.
Clutch, clutch. Tonight on ABC, Second Noah is back on a new night. It's your second chance to see Second Noah before its second season. Tonight at 8, 7 Central. Then Home Improvement's Richard Garn, Grace Under Fire's Dave Thomas, and Mary Page Keller star in Picture Perfect on Saturday night at the movies, all tonight on ABC.
Parker Bohn, 9th frame, first match, can cut the lead of Mark Williams to just 4 pins if he strikes here.
Over the course.
The solid 10. Watch the 6th pin. He's supposed to take out the pin. Parker just crushes him. 9 pins go by the wayside. The 10 doesn't go. A very kind of comical remark by Parker. That's par for the course.
Parker Bohn the third. Now, Mark Williams. He has a spare working, shooting in the 9th frame, leading by 15.
Mark Williams just no trouble at all with the right-hand lane. He's left a solid 10 in the first, struck in the third, struck in the fifth, struck in the 7th and 9th. He needs a mark and just 6 pins to win this match. In the 10th frame so far this year, we've had 18 open frames in the 10th in the championship round on the PBA Tour, so by no means, as Parker looks on, is this a gimme. Any kind of mark and 6 pins, it's Williams' match.
After... Okay. Went for a re-rack and didn't hurt him, did it?
Did not, Chris, and I'll tell you what, he's going to be very, very tough to beat. I have never seen anybody come on in the championship round on this particular pair in the last 5 or 6 years and conquered this left-hand lane. Mark Williams had one shot he didn't trust, but all the rest have been just dead solid perfect. And he gets a good read from that. That'll even help him more, knowing that he must trust the ball on that lane. Tough to do under pressure.
That gives him a 2-16. And a smile.
Well, it's just enough.
First time today.
Parker Bohn the third, number 3 ranked computer bowler in the world, finishing out. 204 is the best he can do, not enough.
So it'll be Brian Gopel that will be stepping in.
Believe it or not, only one of them all week, that one.
Parker will be in the 190s.
Pretty much the story of his losses this year, Chris. Just one big mistake somewhere in a match.
194. This ABC Sports presentation of the Professional